Hello. So yesterday I had quite a scare with the electricity. I feel lucky as well. It's a scary situation, but at the same time I'm very lucky and I'm super grateful for that. So before I play the video, because I took a couple of little videos yesterday, what was happening, what needed to be changed, fixed, etc. So just to give a little bit of an introduction before I play those videos. Basically, I was making lutenica. It was so much fun. I get a call from Sasha saying that his brother got a shock, an electric shock, and they were using my electricity because they had problems being set up with EVN. So I said, okay, use my electricity, get an extension cord, no problem. You can connect to my house and use my electricity to do the construction and make some progress, you know? So they were using my electricity. His brothers used a metal tool, some sort of plumbing tool, and he got a massive shock. Obviously I wasn't there, so I don't know what it looked like, or I don't know the details, but Sasha told me no, it was quite serious. And he was so surprised because he is a professional electrician. He was trained in Switzerland and he had connected the electricity to my house. So okay, at this point I should clarify, when I say he connected the electricity to my house, he installed an outside plug socket, electric plug socket outside, so that they could connect the electricity outside my house instead of running the cable through my window, through a fly net and all of that complicated stuff. So that is why he was surprised that there was a problem with the electricity, because he had installed that outside electric plug socket. He was very perplexed and confused because he's done it himself, and yeah. So he checked and he touched the electric circuit there, and then he got a shock as well. So yes, they both got shocks, and he called me and said, there's a problem with your electricity. I need to come and check straight away. Are you home? And I said, I'm not home. He said, you need to come home right now. There's a problem. So I had to stop the lutenica, unfortunately. I think I did the most exciting bits though. So that was pretty fun. I'm glad that I got to do the barbecue fire and veggies, but I hope to actually do the whole process next week. So fingers crossed. But anyway, back to the electricity. So I got home, and Sasha checked the electricity, and basically what happened is he used an electricity meter to see where electricity was flowing when it maybe shouldn't have been. I'm no expert, so I can't explain it properly because I just don't understand the details. But basically what he explained to me, or what I understood from what he explained to me, he explained the whole thing to me. I just didn't understand the whole thing. So sorry about the limited information. But basically it turns out that 5 out of my 10 electrical sockets in the house were wired the wrong way around. So the wires were just switched between the neutral and where the power comes in. And if that is not aligned with the bridge, because there's a bridge wire in there, then you'll get a nice electric shock. So that's what happened with 50% of my electrical sockets. You only get a shock if you actually use a metal appliance plugged into those sockets. And this is why I was saying earlier on in the video that I just felt extremely lucky, is because I didn't use electric appliances in those 5 sockets. In the last 6 months. I've been living here for about 6 months, since Easter, and it's now September, and 50% of the sockets could have given me quite a severe electrical shock, and for some reason I just didn't use metal in those 5 sockets. I certainly used metal appliances in other sockets. That dehydrator, it's metal. And instead of plugging it into that socket over there, which was faulty, that socket was faulty, I plugged it into that socket over there, which was not faulty, or is not faulty. I mean, that's really 50-50, you know. I just feel very lucky. I feel protected. I feel blessed. Yeah, somebody's looking out for me for sure. And okay, I would not have died from the electric shock, but it's not exactly fun getting electric shock. So I'm glad I could avoid that. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just feeling very, very lucky. And Sasha stayed. He was supposed to go on holiday and he said, I can't leave the sockets like this. I'm going to have to fix them. So he actually stayed. I think it was about 2 hours that he stayed to fix the sockets, and his holiday was delayed. He was supposed to leave with his parents, his family, go on holiday. And he said, no, I can't leave your sockets like this. It's dangerous. I'm going to fix them straight away. I mean, isn't that so amazing? Yeah, just so amazing. I'm so grateful for such amazing people. Just everything was just, you know, yeah. So just really, really lucky. And yeah, so then he unscrewed 5 of the 10 sockets that I've got, 3 of them in the living room, Emma's room, and 1 in the bathroom, and 1 in the kitchen, which is that one over there. That one over there. So yeah, 3 living room, 1 bathroom, 1 kitchen. Yeah, that's 5. Yeah, so he unscrewed the sockets, basically took the plastic bit on the front off and then changed the wires around and then put them back on. I know that sounds easy, but he had to test it multiple times and just make sure everything's really right now. And of course, every single time you work on a socket, you need to switch off the electricity at the main breaker. So there's a bunch of back and forth and trying to figure out which room is which switch to switch off that room's electricity. So yeah, it is rather involved. And yeah, I'm just really, really grateful to him to take the time out of his holiday with his family to fix that for me. So yeah, thank you, Sasha. Really appreciate it a lot, like a lot. And now my house is safe. So yeah, really, really good news. And now I'm going to play the videos that I took yesterday. So that was just a quick summary and overview of what happened. And now you can see the actual doing of the switching of the wires and just, yeah, a little bit of chaos, but now you've got the overview, so you know what's going on. All right. Okay, and a last note before I play the little bit chaotic videos from yesterday. I did give feedback to Paul. Paul is the original builder who renovated my house and wired my electricity. So I've told him that the electric sockets had a problem and they were wired the wrong way around, at 5 of them. And yeah, hopefully with the next house, he just double checks the electricity to make sure that nobody else gets an electric shock, which I think is a pretty reasonable expectation. You know, sometimes things go wrong, but now he knows that they do need to be double checked. Okay, so this is the last socket that needs the wires changed around. Okay. Oh, and it's gonna be the one that's stuck. Oh no. Oh dear, what is that? Silicone?
Yeah.
Oh no. That makes it difficult.
You have to put it back.
Yeah. Oh no. Alright.
We have to find a way to put it back.
We gotta find a way to put it back. Yep. Gotta do this, because otherwise I'll get electric shock.
Yeah.
if I use a metal or aluminium kettle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or toaster.
Something with metal.
Anything with metal, I will get shocked. Yeah. So if I would have put the dehydrator into this one, I would have felt there's a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure the back
Yeah.
would be under power.
Yeah, I would have. So I'm really lucky I haven't felt any electric problem
Yes.
in this house.
You're
Wow.
lucky.
I am just so lucky.
You weren't using the wrong ones.
I wasn't using the wrong
No.
ones, only the right ones. But there were 3 wrong ones.
I mean,
And-
or the small light in the bathroom.
And the small light in the bathroom, I didn't really use
Or
it.
yeah, the kettle here maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's plastic. So
And it's
doesn't-
plastic. It's plastic kettle, so it saved me. But as I wasn't using it here. But you know what? I was using quite a lot of things with this extension, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was using my laptop.
I mean, many things are insulated.
Yeah,
so
so the
nothing
laptop
can-
was insulated.
Yeah, laptop also.
Look at this mess. Oh my gosh. What a mess. Holy moly.
Yeah, it's not really proper.
No, it's not proper. Oh dear.
I don't know if I have to get a new one from my place. Maybe.
Maybe.
Because maybe the hooks will work on the side or something.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. And the only problem is that the wires are basically the wrong way around.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. There's only 2
Well,
wires.
the wires or the bridge.
Or the bridge,
actually.
right.
Actually, it's the bridge. If you put it... Yeah, it doesn't really matter. You can switch the wires or...
Yeah, or the bridge, but they both have to kind of work
The
in
bridge
the
should
same
go
way.
from neutral
Yeah,
to earth
yeah.
and not from power to earth.
Okay, so the bridge is the wrong way around and you can leave the other 2,
Yeah,
basically.
it doesn't really matter. You can
Doesn't matter.
switch the bridge
Yeah.
or switch the wires.
Ah, wow.
But you see
Amazing.
here, it's blue, it's the
Yeah,
neutral.
so blue. Okay.
And this is power.
Yeah,
And then
that's
you
power.
bridge the power onto the earth.
Okay. So it's supposed to, just tell me, what is it supposed to be? It's supposed to be from...
Well, either you take the neutral,
Yeah,
and the neutral should be here where the bridge is.
okay.
Or you take the bridge to the neutral and put it on this earth. Yeah.
Okay.
Just the bridge should be from this cable and then from this one.
Okay, right.
From neutral
Yeah,
to ground.
to ground. Oh, sorry.
This is old style.
Okay. Right. Okay. Anyway, what it comes down to is the bridge and these 2 wires were not working in sync. There was just this little confusion in 3 plugs, 4 plugs, 5 plugs in this house. So luckily...
I will get a new socket. My dad has to, I think.
Thank you.
Maybe it works.
Oh, thank you so much.
No
Oh my
problem.
gosh. Yeah, so I'm really surprised that there's such a big problem with these that was Emma making a big noise. Emma's legs. Yeah, I'm really surprised that there's such a big problem with this electricity, and I just feel so lucky that Sasha is here to help. Yeah, obviously he's a professional electrician. That's his studies, so what he did. Something so simple just to get these wires done correctly. It's something that gets done incorrectly sometimes. So yeah, interesting. This is a really magical tool. Basically, it detects where there's a current. You have to put your finger on the back here, and then there's a little light that'll light up here. And he uses that to test where there's electricity running. Very clever. All right, I'm gonna clean this up and see if we can fix up these wires.